Welcome to Norfolk Perspective City Slice. I'm Bob Batcher, and I am standing here with Roseanne Runyon from the zoo with a blank table. I always get all these cool animals, but that's what I want to ask you about. You are a program animal coordinator at the Virginia Zoo, so do you coordinate programs or the animals?
A little of both. So I work with the animals that we use in programs. I make sure that they're ready to be presented with a variety of people using them, and I make sure that people are trained on handling the animals.
Okay, now we're all set up to have animals, and we don't have any. I'm assuming you brought some.
I brought some very exciting animals for you today.
Well, that's what I want to talk to you about, because for all the years I've done the show, I've been counting on llamas, monkeys, tiger cubs, since we got those now.
The orangutans.
Yeah, the good stuff. But I get bunny rabbits and snakes, and why those?
That brings up a great point. We do have several wonderful wild animals that you can see when you come visit the zoo that are in their exhibits. A lot of those animals, because of their size, because of their status in the wild, because of their temperaments, they stay in their exhibits. The program animals that we bring to you, like the bunnies, are animals that meet a certain criteria where several people can work with them, where their temperaments work better for programs. They're safer to use. They can adjust a little bit to being packed up and brought to places like this, where it'd be very difficult, if you could imagine, packing up a tiger to bring here with us today. So there's lots of reasons why we have certain animals that make good program animals and certain animals that just stay on exhibit. But definitely can learn lots about them when you come to the zoo and visit them from outside of their enclosures.
Now, we were talking pre-tape because you've been at the zoo a short time, really, relative to people's memories of the zoo. And I know I hear people say, well, I've already been to the zoo. Well, in the 15 years I've been going to the zoo, it's a completely different zoo than it was a month ago.
Absolutely. You know, right when I walked in here, someone mentioned, I haven't been to the zoo in a while. And I said, how long is a while? Because it does constantly change. And we were just talking about our new tigers that we have on exhibit. So we always have new changes. We have babies being born there. Our squirrel monkey recently, I think, is the most recent baby that we had. So there are always changes going on there. It's a very exciting time at the zoo.
Now, somebody who gets the magazine will read this. I'm not telling you any deep, dark secrets, but the new tigers are really cool. The picture of the female kind of was scary because they are wild animals. And it made reference that the male and female won't be out together except for maybe one time a month?
That's correct. So we're only putting them together when she's cycling in hopes that we can breed the tigers. So they will only be introduced to one another during that time to keep it novel. We want to...
Okay, from a male point of view, does he know that?
He, I think, can sense when she's cycling, yes.
Okay, just checking. Okay, so I see a bucket of fruit here.
Yes,
so
and some worms.
So there is
And some worms in there.
No, that's not the animal you're bringing me, is it? Now, who's connected with that?
Who is connected to it? This is one of our very own species here in Virginia, named
This is
after
some wild
Virginia.
animal, right?
This is a wild animal. Can we go ahead and bring her up?
Yeah.
All right. So she was actually named the Virginia
puppy dog.
A puppy dog. This is a Virginia opossum. Very exciting. Now, I hope that we can, Bob, I'm going to let you put down her first.
Okay, now I recognize the pink nose sticking through, but you called her an opossum?
An opossum.
Is that the official word?
That is the official word. That's how it's
Hey, this thing's moving.
So we'll go ahead and set that on the table. You won't want to hand feed her, but we're going to watch her use her sense of smell here and hopefully bring her out.
I have never seen one of these moving this close.
Well, this is Miss Jessie Ray. We'll see if we can get her to come out a little bit more. She is one of our program animals that we use to teach about opossums and the importance that they play in the food chain. So like you said, a lot of people don't see these guys up close and personal because there are a lot of misconceptions about them, that they're dangerous, they hiss a lot. And that's true. They do live a very solitude life, so we don't want her to...
Do they bite?
Anything with the mouth can bite, right? So we don't want to get too close. We don't handle her like a pet or anything, even though she does resemble a cat.
Okay, her toes are going in... Okay, she's got... Does she have an opposing...
She does.
Thing?
She actually does have opposable feet in the back there, as you can see.
Yeah.
And those really kind of wide feet in the front there. So very good for climbing. We were talking earlier about this tail, the premium style tail, which a lot of people think of in the children's books where they hang by their tails. But in fact, they use that kind of more to carry things. At this point, she's around 8 to 10 pounds, so a little too heavy to hold herself just by her tail.
Now, how old is she?
She is about 1.5 years.
I didn't know they lived that long.
That is pretty old for an opossum. They can live about up to 5 years in captivity. That would be a very old opossum. In the wild, they only live to be about 1.5 years to 2 years. You can see her very excited about the hand sanitizer.
I was going to say.
But one of the great things about them, they are the only North American marsupial.
Oh.
Yes, she actually has a pouch, which is pretty impressive. That
Really?
is the only. Yeah, but it's just a little kind of slit in the belly that we don't see unless we were to pick her up, which
Which I'm not going to.
We're not going to pick her up. We try not to handle her very much. We want to treat her like a wild animal, even though she is a program animal.
Because she's been in captivity all of her life,
She
essentially.
has. Yes, we actually have some folks that rehabilitate animals like opossums, and when they're old enough for the zoo to take them on, we are able to keep them as program animals and give them a good quality of life. She actually is harness and leash trained, so we take her on walks
Oh, that's
at least 3 to 5 times a week.
Okay, now, I've always heard that they're up all night, sleep all day. Myth or truth?
That is pretty true. Yep. So they are nocturnal. They spend the majority of the time awake at night.
Now, it might be because a lot of us see these post-car, that their eyesight's not good.
And
Myth or truth?
That is truth, and we are seeing that right now. So you can see that I keep putting worms down, and it might be right in front of her. She's really not using her eyesight to locate that worm. She's using her sense of smell mainly here.
Okay.
So you can see.
Yeah, she goes right.
Yep.
Now, I got to tell you, I don't know if the viewer can sense this or not. She's a lousy eater. I mean, she has no. She's noisy.
She's messy. She's noisy and she's very messy. But they do have extremely sharp teeth. That's why I'm not hand feeding her. They have more teeth in their mouth than any other land mammal in all of North America. So that's why we don't want to hand feed her.
I've got it. We got more to come.
We do.
Now, you got the symphony coming to the.
We have
the
this
zoo?
symphony coming June 7th.
Oh, come on. She's not going to walk back in
She
there.
will walk back in there. We're hoping so. Let's see how well trained she is.
So the symphony's coming June 7th.
June 7th, it's going to be a wonderful night. We've got lots of exciting things going on that evening. So it's a wonderful time to get to the zoo outside of the zoo hours when it's really busy. We'll see if we can entice her to get back in here.
A legless lizard is coming. You might want to get in your cage.
Then I got to ask you, summer's coming, kids with summer camp, what better place to come and play with the animals?
Absolutely.
Or
And
work with the animals, I understand?
this is just a preview of some of the animals that kids would be able to meet during our summer safari camp, which starts June 24th and ends August 23rd. And we have a variety of programs for all ages from 4 to 12. And for the 4 to 6 year old age group, we actually have half-day camps offered as well. So for some of those younger kiddos that may not make it from 9 to 4, we have a 9 to 12 noon program offered as well. But a lot of fun, everything from learning shapes and patterns in the way animals move and how we take care of the animals, the different jobs in zoos. There's a variety of programs offered.
Because rumor has it, if you've got a kid that is reluctant to clean up the backyard from Fido, you can put it in perspective by having him come to the zoo, right?
Absolutely. If they think that's a lot of waste to pick up, then they can see what the elephant.
So what other
is behind.
surprises do you have to put
All
on
right.
this blank?
So next,
Okay.
yes, hand sanitizer, of course.
That'll be.
All right. Are you ready to handle some animals?
Sure.
All right. So.
Oh, I get to touch these?
You
Hold
do.
these?
If you don't mind holding them for me.
I total trust. What's she getting out of the thing? I don't know.
So
Do
here
I
we
look?
have. This is a very, very interesting animal, and I brought it because.
Anything in a bag always makes me
That's
nervous.
right. And the reason why it's in a bag is because it has no legs. So,
By design.
By design. And do you know any animals without any
Well,
legs?
snakes.
A snake. Right, it looks very similar
that's
to
a
a
snake.
That looks like a snake. This is actually a Sheltopusik, which is a big fancy word for a legless lizard.
Ooh.
So this is indeed a
Ooh.
lizard here. And what makes it a lizard rather than a snake, it has ear openings, unlike a snake, and it actually has eyelids. So unlike a snake.
But it has the tongue.
It has a tongue, and if you notice, it's kind of more rounded at the end of the tongue, not quite as
I haven't
the
seen it
forked
yet.
tongue like a snake.
Oh, yeah.
And also, it's more tail than body. So a lot of the what you're holding here is actually tail. They can release that tail like lizards, but this is a great program animal because of its unique look. It's every time we bring it up, people are like, "Nope, that's a snake."
You know, and it wasn't until I started doing Norfolk Perspectives and having you guys on the show that I ever even handled this. You know, when Greg puts something in your hands, you hold it. That the feel of them is really so unique, and it's not necessarily just the skin, but the way they move. This guy's not doing that.
That's right. He's very different. So he would have very different makeup than a snake does. So and
Okay, so
he's
how are we
definitely-
going to top you? Oh yeah, it does have more of a lizard face.
He does
so
have more of a
what's
lizard-
the third? Because I'm
All
getting a
right.
wrap-up sign.
All right.
That was-
So we've got one last animal here for you today.
I can tell his confidence just bloomed when you held him instead of me.
It's all that practice and training. If you ever want to come in and go through an official training,
By the way, let's just have fun. Well, I understand that there is an opportunity to volunteer
yes,
at the zoo, but
absolutely.
you don't just show up. You've got to go through classes and all this stuff.
We do. We have a series of classes, and that's basically just to get you comfortable with learning the basics of animals. All right, so this little
Okay,
guy
so you're
is
bringing out bologna or something?
bologna. Yes, some strawberry fruit snacks here.
Okay.
So this is.
No, that's not that. Oh my
Let
goodness,
him
another
come
one.
out here. This is a pygmy hedgehog tenrec from Madagascar, and only found exclusively in Madagascar. So we'll see if we can.
So does it talk and sing like the ones in the movie?
Yes, I like to move it, move it. Yes, that is. I'll let you hold him. This is Teddy. Now, Teddy is quite the stud. He recently was just breeding with two of our females, Peggy and Pepper, in hopes to have some young tenrecs.
And his
at the
reward
zoo.
was to come on Norfolk
His-
Perspectives.
We thought, why not? Exactly. So
He does
he's-
look a little on the cocky side. Little beady eyes.
Little beady eyes, and again, an animal that really uses their sense of smell and their hearing. So he's an insectivore, so he eats a lot of insects, which animals need to hear that
Okay,
vibration underground.
He's not little. He's spiky. He's not little.
He does have little spikes on him, and that's exactly what they're called, and you're welcome just to kind of...
No, this is cool. As long as he doesn't
him out
spoil
there.
on the. Okay, there you go.
There
'cause,
you
know,
go.
They like wool. You know what? I just got the sign, so I'm going to privately hold him as I say thanks for joining us. And what was his name again?
Teddy.
Say bye to Teddy.
Teddy the Teddy.
And Roseanne, thank you for coming
Thank
on.
you,
and
Bob.
what
Thank you
these are
very
really
much.
cool. There he comes.